Theravada Buddhism stands as a beacon of ancient wisdom, a tradition that has endured through the ages. It is a path to liberation followed by millions across the globe, offering a timeless guide to inner peace and spiritual awakening. Its name, meaning the teaching of the elders, reflects its claim to preserve the original teachings of the Buddha in their purest form, passed down through generations. This tradition emphasizes personal experience, rigorous ethical conduct, and deep meditative practice as the way to enlightenment, encouraging practitioners to seek their own path to truth. Theravada Buddhism invites us to look within, to explore the depths of our own minds, to understand the nature of suffering and the impermanence of all things, and to find peace amidst the ever-changing world. It offers a practical and transformative path, guiding individuals toward liberation from the cycle of birth and death, known as samsara. Through meditation, ethical living, and the cultivation of wisdom, Theravada Buddhists strive to realize the ultimate truth of enlightenment, just as the Buddha did centuries ago, setting an example for all who follow. This essay explores the unique aspects of Theravada Buddhism, delving into its rich history and profound teachings. We will examine its historical development, core practices, and its enduring relevance in the modern world, highlighting how it continues to inspire and guide people today. We will delve into its emphasis on monasticism, exploring the disciplined life of monks and nuns who dedicate themselves to the path. We will also discuss the importance of lay practice, showing how everyday people can integrate these teachings into their lives. And we will look at its global resurgence in recent times, as more people around the world turn to Theravada Buddhism for guidance and solace. Join us as we embark on a journey to understand this ancient and profound tradition, exploring its wisdom and its relevance in our contemporary world. The roots of Theravada Buddhism can be traced back to the Indian subcontinent, where it all began. It was here that Siddhartha Gautama, the historical Buddha, first shared his profound teachings with the world. After the Buddha's passing, his devoted followers gathered to preserve and transmit his teachings orally, ensuring that his wisdom would endure. This collective effort led to the formation of various schools of thought, with Theravada emerging as one of the earliest and most influential traditions. Theravada Buddhism spread from India to Sri Lanka in the 3rd century BCE, thanks to the dedicated missionary efforts of Emperor Ashoka's son Mahinda and daughter Sanghamita. From Sri Lanka, it journeyed across the seas, taking root in the fertile cultural landscapes of Southeast Asia. It flourished in Myanmar, Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos, becoming deeply intertwined with the rich cultures and societies of these nations. The arrival of Theravada Buddhism in Southeast Asia marked a significant turning point in its history, influencing the region profoundly. Magnificent temples and monasteries were built, and the teachings were embraced by rulers and commoners alike, creating a shared spiritual heritage. Over the centuries, Theravada Buddhism became the dominant faith in these countries, shaping their values, art, and literature, and leaving an indelible mark on their cultural identity. At the heart of Theravada Buddhism lies the Noble Eightfold Path, the Buddha's practical guide to liberation from suffering. This path is often categorized into 3 interconnected aspects: sila, ethical conduct; samadhi, concentration; and panna, wisdom. Sila forms the foundation of the path, encompassing right speech, right action, and right livelihood. It emphasizes living ethically, abstaining from harming others, and cultivating wholesome qualities like generosity, compassion, and loving kindness. Samadhi, the second aspect, involves training the mind through meditation. By calming the mind and developing concentration, one gains mastery over the restless and often unhelpful thoughts that cloud our perception. Panna, the final aspect, represents the culmination of the path, the development of wisdom and insight into the true nature of reality. Through meditation and mindful observation, one begins to see the impermanence, unsatisfactoriness, and selflessness of all phenomena. The Sangha, the community of Buddhist monks and nuns, plays a vital role in Theravada Buddhism. This community is not just a group of individuals, but a living embodiment of the Buddha's teachings. Monastics dedicate their lives to studying and practicing the Buddha's teachings, serving as living examples of the path to liberation. They engage in rigorous study, meditation, and teaching to preserve and propagate the Dharma. They live simply, relying on the generosity of the laity for their material needs. This simplicity allows them to focus entirely on their spiritual practice without the distractions of worldly possessions. Lay Buddhists, in turn, support the Sangha through offerings of food, robes, medicine, and other necessities. These acts of giving are seen as meritorious, helping lay people accumulate good karma. This reciprocal relationship fosters a spirit of mutual respect and interdependence. The lay community looks up to the monastics for spiritual guidance, while the monastics depend on the lay community for their sustenance. Lay people also strive to follow the 5 precepts, abstaining from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, and intoxicants, which form the foundation for ethical living. These precepts help lay people lead a life that is harmonious and conducive to spiritual growth. As a foundation for ethical living, by adhering to these precepts, lay people create a moral framework that supports their spiritual practice. While monastic life provides an ideal environment for intensive practice, with its structured routines and supportive community, Theravada Buddhism emphasizes that lay followers can also progress toward enlightenment. By practicing meditation, observing ethical precepts, and engaging in acts of generosity, lay people can cultivate the same qualities of mind that lead to liberation. These practices help lay people develop mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. Lay people can cultivate the same qualities of mind that lead to liberation. In this way, both monastics and lay people work together to keep the teachings of the Buddha alive and thriving in the world. Meditation, cultivating mindfulness and insight. Meditation lies at the core of Theravada practice, offering a path to cultivate mindfulness, concentration, and insight. Various meditation techniques are employed, each designed to develop specific qualities of mind. Vipassana, or insight meditation, is particularly prominent, encouraging practitioners to observe the arising and passing of physical sensations, thoughts, and emotions with clarity and non-judgment. Samatha Vipassana, another common approach, combines practices for calming the mind, samatha, with those for developing insight, vipassana. By first stabilizing the mind through concentration, one can then observe the nature of reality with greater clarity and objectivity. While traditionally associated with monastic practice, meditation has increasingly found its place in the lives of lay Theravada Buddhists. Meditation centers and retreats have sprung up worldwide, offering lay practitioners the opportunity to deepen their practice and experience the transformative power of meditation. Chanting, rhythms of devotion and reflection. Chanting plays a significant role in Theravada Buddhism, serving as a way to cultivate devotion, focus the mind, and reflect on the teachings. Chants are often in the Pali language, the ancient language of the Buddhist scriptures, and are recited rhythmically, creating a calming and meditative atmosphere. Common chants include the taking of refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, teachings, and Sangha, as well as recitations of the Buddha's qualities or verses from the scriptures. Lay people often chant at home or in temples, either individually or in groups. Chanting is not merely a ritualistic practice, but an active form of engagement with the teachings. By reciting the words and reflecting on their meaning, practitioners internalize the Buddha's message and cultivate positive qualities like gratitude, compassion, and wisdom. Modern revival Theravada in the West. In recent decades, Theravada Buddhism has witnessed a remarkable revival and spread beyond its traditional borders. The interest in mindfulness practices, coupled with a growing desire for spiritual exploration, has led many in the West to embrace Theravada teachings. Meditation centers and Buddhist groups have emerged in Europe, North America, and Australia, offering teachings and practices to a diverse audience. Western teachers, often trained in Asia, play a growing role in transmitting the Dharma, making it accessible to a wider audience. This modern revival has led to new interpretations and adaptations of Theravada Buddhism, while remaining true to its core principles. The emphasis on personal experience, ethical living, and the transformative power of meditation continues to resonate with individuals seeking meaning and purpose in the modern world. Theravada's enduring legacy, a beacon of the Buddha's light. Theravada Buddhism stands as a testament to the enduring power of the Buddha's teachings. For centuries, it has provided a path to liberation for millions, guiding them toward the realization of their true nature. Its emphasis on personal experience, ethical conduct, and the cultivation of wisdom continues to resonate in the 21st century. As Theravada Buddhism continues to evolve and adapt to new contexts, its core message remains unchanged. The path to liberation lies within each of us. By cultivating mindfulness, developing compassion, and living ethically, we can awaken to our true potential and create a more peaceful and just world. Theravada Buddhism, with its ancient wisdom and timeless teachings, will undoubtedly continue to illuminate the path for generations to come.